So today I will start with the partial wave analysis of scattering problem, and here I will discuss one part, that is radiation zone, because हम जो potential region है उसको हम 3 parts में divide करते हैं. ठीक है. So suppose करो ये हमारे पास स्कैटरिंग सेंटर था, उसके आसपास जो पोटेंशियल होगा दैट इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0. ठीक है. और इसके बाहर एक और रीजन है एंड वी कॉल इट एज इंटरमीडिएट रीजन. हियर v इज नियरली इक्वल टू 0. बट ये एंगुलर पार्ट है जिसको L जो था ऑर्बिटल एंगुलर मोमेंटम वाला पार्ट है, एंड इट इज नॉन जीरो. ये यहाँ पे जो होता है इट इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0. एक इसके बाहर का रीजन है, वी कॉल इट एज रेडिएशन जोन. Here potential is also 0 and the contribution L is also 0. So this is known as radiation zone, and here the value of Kr is very much greater than 1. Means R is very much large, and this region is known as intermediate region. जो मिडल वाला रीजन है वी कॉल इट एज इंटरमीडिएट रीजन. और अंदर वाला जो रीजन है जहाँ पे पोटेंशियल जो है दैट इज नॉन जीरो. तो हम इन दो रीजन्स की बेसिकली बात करेंगे कि फर्स्ट रीजन में क्या हो रहा है एंड व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन द सेकंड रीजन. और बीच वाला जो रीजन है दिस इज नोन एज स्कैटरिंग रीजन. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? वी कॉल दिस एज स्कैटरिंग रीजन. स्कैटर हो गई, इसके बाहर आ गई, पोटेंशियल का इफेक्ट होना बंद हो गया, बट वेव थी एंड वेव विल शो इट्स बिहेवियर इन द आउटसाइड. So these are the 3 regions which we have divided, right? So how do we proceed in this section? That is important, because it's a spherical potential. It's a problem of spherical potential. Or that means potential is spherically symmetrical, it's a spherically symmetrical potential, right? And the spherical symmetrical potential we have seen for the problem of hydrogen atom. And what do we do in the problem of hydrogen atom? We chose a wave function and we try to find out its solution, that how wave function looks like. And what is the wave function? Wave function is r, theta and phi, and we will use a variable separable technique in that case. So this is r, it is theta, and it is phi. We will use this technique in that problem, and this part is known as radial part, and another part is known as angular part. And in this problem we call it as spherical harmonic, also call it as spherical harmonic. And this part, this spherical harmonic part, it can be collectively written as YLM. So it means this RR and it is YLM, and it depends upon both theta and phi. And we know from the solution of hydrogen problem its value, and this its value can be written as YLM. It must be equal to 2L plus 1 L minus mod of M whole under the root divided by 4 pi L plus mod of m, that's factorial, and e raised to power iota m phi, these are the standard results from the problem of hydrogen atom, and plm cos of theta, means plm is basically depends upon theta. It's whole under the root, this is whole under the root, yeah, clear, ये इसका जो standard solution आता है. And what is plmx? If in place of this I will use a simple variable, so in terms of that, this plm is what? plmx को हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं? It can be written as 1 minus x square mod m upon 2 and d upon dx mod m, it's mod m and plx. This is a way, and this is known as associated Legendre function. It is known as associated Legendre function. And what is this plx? This plx is equal to 1 over 2 raised to power l factorial d upon dx raised to power l x square minus 1 l, and here what is it? It is known as Lth Legendre polynomial defined by Roderick formula. ये मैथमेटिकल में की है सारी चीजें, ठीक है, and you can do all these things in the problem of hydrogen atom. So it's the Lth Legendre polynomial. Now we will not worried about this part, but we will here focus on रेडियल पार्ट ओनली. जस्ट मैंने रिकैप्चुलेट करवाई आप लोगों को चीजें. सो लेट अस अज्यूम दैट फॉर द रेडियल पार्ट लेट अस चूज दैट यू आर इज इक्वल टू आर आर आर. ये हमने अज्यूम किया, एंड फिर आर आर क्या था? आर आर इज रेडियल वेव फंक्शन. We will use this, and if we use this, then we can write down the radial equation, or in other words, I can say that RR will satisfy radial wave equation or radial equation. So radial equation कैसी आती है? It's also a Schrodinger equation, but for the radial part, radial solution, see आती है minus h cross square by 2m d square u over dr square plus, it is the potential part, Vr, and plus h cross square by 2m L into L plus 1 over r square and u, and it is equal to EU. It is this U1. ठीक है, ये आएगा. Now see, मैंने 3 regions की बात की beginning, right? So first part में क्या था? Potential is non-zero, and potential is non-zero, that means these two terms are also significant in that region. ये 3 regions की बात की थी मैंने. एक region ये था, एक उसके बाहर का region था, एक, and one is this one. Here B is not equal to 0. Here V is 0, but L is not equal to 0. And this is the third region where V is approaching to 0 and L is also approaching to 0. So I will talk about first of all this solution. Means when R is large enough that potential is not affected. Potential is not affecting the things. Right? So potential क्या हो जाएगा? In that means for very large R, what will happen? The potential V is approaching 0, one thing, and centrifugal contribution, that is because of this L. This contribution is also 0 and centrifugal contribution is also is negligible. That means this L must be approaching to 0. So if I use this condition and R is very large, that means KR जो होगा it is very much greater than 1, और जहाँ पे KR की value very much greater than 1 हो, in optics we call this as radiation zone. That's why I am calling it as radiation zone. K is a Webb factor. Okay. And when KR is very much greater than 1, we call it as in optics radiation zone. So it is a radiation zone. So I am solving it for the radiation zone, and what will happen? So क्या आएगा मेरे पास यहाँ से? If I use these conditions, तो ये इक्वेशन किस इक्वेशन में रिड्यूस हो जाएगी? ये दोनों टर्म्स जो होगी they will become 0 because they are not contributing to anything. So if they are not contributing, that means this equation will become, for this case, it is minus h cross square by 2m d square u over dr square is equal to EU. And from here I can write down d square u over dr square is equal to minus 2me over h cross square u. This is the equation. Now I have to solve this equation. ये equation बन जा रही है, right? So what do I do? Let me choose this as k square. Let me call that k square is equal to 2me over h cross square. So what it will be? It is d square u over dr square must be equal to minus k square u. So you can solve this equation. It is d square plus k square into u, it is equal to 0. So यहाँ से d की possible values क्या आ जाती हैं? d square is equal to minus square and you can say that d is equal to plus minus iota k. And u is a function of r. So their solution can be written as general solution. General solution is what? That ur, it must be equal to c e raised to power plus iota kr plus d e raised to power minus iota kr. Right? So it contains two parts. One part is this and another part is this. ये वाला पार्ट बता रहा है, फर्स्ट पार्ट, इट इज द आउटगोइंग स्फेरिकल वेव because it's a e raised to power iota kr, and e raised to power iota kr means what? It's a spherical wave. ठीक है, so it is a spherical wave but it's a outgoing spherical wave, और दूसरी जो है incoming wave है. So one is a incoming wave and another is a outgoing wave. So let me call this as outgoing spherical wave and this is the incoming wave. But what we are talking about only a scattered wave. So if I am talking about the scattered wave, that means incoming wave should not be there. Incoming wave should not be there because I am talking about a scattered wave. So for scattered wave क्या होगा? That d must be equal to 0. Then and only then incoming wave part should not be there. So for large R, what solution we are getting? For large R, क्या आ जाएगा? Solution क्या आ जाएगा? UR is equal to C e raised to power plus iota KR. ये solution हमारे पास आ जाएगा. ठीक है? And what is it? R it is, because इसकी वैल्यू क्या थी? R capital R, right? ये assume किया था. So it is C e raised to power plus iota KR, and so R is what? C over R e raised to power plus iota KR, or I can say that is nearly equal to e raised to power iota KR over R. ये आ जाता है. So which wave? It is a outgoing wave from the potential at very large R. So it's a spherical wave. It's going outward. और ये वेव जो थी ये आपने पहले भी देखी थी क्वेश्चन. अब शुरू में जब मैंने बात की थी, जब बिगिनिंग में when I talk about I started quantum scattering theory, so how wave function was written at that time, the wave function is written as psi r theta. I have written is nearly equal to a e raised to power iota kz plus f of theta e raised to power iota kr over r for large r. It was written there. So that means I started with the spherical potential and I have applied the condition that when r is very large, and I have got the same result for the outgoing wave, right? So this is the one part of it, partial wave analysis, and this is all about this first part. And in the second part or the second lecture, I will discuss with you that what will happen in the intermediate region. So I think that's all for this lecture.